Good morning everybody, welcome back. Yeah, out of breath already. Just gone 8:30. We all slept in being a little bit longer than we anticipated today, but we were tired last night. We stayed at Side Farm. Sleep was a little disturbed because of kids running around and people coming back late. The pitches, there's not very many, if any, flat pitches at the campsite, so there's a bit of slipping and sliding. And if you can see behind me, Glen Reading there, Patterdale here, campsite was out there, so we've come straight out of the campsite and straight up, and we're going up to Angle Tarn behind me. I don't know if you can see that, that's where we're going, and I'll show you a view of Angle Tarn when we get up there, because it's a great wild camping spot and it's quite picturesque. I'm going to put the camera away now and bring you back a bit later before I drop my GoPro because I can't focus on what I'm doing. Almost made it to the top, up to Angle Tarn. Before I turn the corner and go up to the tarn, just thought I'd show you the path. Patterdale village is down there, Glen Reading is down there. Yesterday we came down through that valley. Mark and Joe just coming up to the top, and I'll just give you a quick glimpse of the views. Alright, onwards and upwards. So just before we go round to the tarn, I just thought I'd show you that up the top there, that flat edge with a little tiny peak on it, if you can see it. I've got maximum zoom on so I don't know how good it is, but that is Haweswater, which I did a couple of years ago, and we were hoping to do yesterday, but we definitely bit off more than we could chew, thinking we were going to do that as well as everything we did do yesterday. Lovely glorious morning, bit of a breeze which is very welcome, and lovely views over the valley. Joe,
yes,
how are you feeling? I can't put that in there.
There you go.
I'll do it again. Joe, how are you feeling?
Exhausted.
Right, keep going. So we've just turned the corner and then you come round to Angle Tarn, one of the most popular wild camping spots in the Lake District, which is, if the campsite hadn't have opened last night, is where we were going to camp. But to be honest, doing that climb up here right at the end of yesterday would have been a bit of a killer, to be honest. But look, fantastic. And that little nub there, you can see there, is obviously one of the most popular prized places for people to try and grab as a wild camping spot. But yeah, lovely. No.
You have no ball.
It's Hayswater down there. Yeah. That's the knot that we just come through after climbing up from the tarn. We've come past the knot and now we're coming up all the way around here, across this ridge, about a 50-metre climb up to Kidsty Pike, and then dropping all the way back down to Haweswater, and then we go that way north round the whole length of, or almost the whole length of Haweswater. And I think for our particular trip that's the last of the big climbs done. Haweswater down there, and and this is the top of Kidsty Pike. High Street up there. We've come along here. Okay, so I have just realised that I have had some of my GoPro settings. I thought I had it on 8x zoom and I had it on 8x speed. So some of my footage may be a bit mucked up, so we're just going to have to see when I come to editing how that's going to work out. But if it doesn't work out, I apologise. Lesson learned, check your GoPro settings before you start filming. But we've come across that top ridge there, up Kidsty Pike and down there. That descent is a knee killer. And then we've just stopped here at this lovely waterfall in the shade there and had some lunch. And now we're off to walk the whole, pretty much the whole length of Haweswater, which I shall just show you. Oh. And add a bit more blister treatment because I am got 2 full-blown blisters now, and others potentially looming. So we're going to go up through there, look where Stephen and Mark are. There's Joe, and we're going to walk the length of that, and that's pretty much most of the lakes and the climbing, big climbs and descents done now. Haweswater, no, Haweswater. Yeah. So we have just got into Haweswater, come down, and you follow this, I think it's the river Niddle, I think it's Niddle if it is, or that's Niddle Bridge anyway. Come across Niddle Bridge, the road, across the footbridge, and then follow the path to wherever. Since the last video, we've pretty much come across just arable farmland really, cattle, sheep, whatever, and a small, quite boggy section that you have to come across. But I thought I'd show you this because this is Shap Abbey, and every YouTuber that I've seen seems to do the obligatory shot of Shap Abbey. So, not wanting to be left out, I thought I'd do the same. Unfortunately, I haven't done any research about it, so I can't tell you much about it really, other than obviously, as you can see, it's no longer in use. But I'm sure if you really want to know more, you can Google Shap Abbey and have a look, or come and visit it. But if I see any information signs, I'll put those up at the end, but I'm not sure that there is. Right, so we, after the Abbey, just another mile or so, bit of road walking, finally made it to Ewing Lodge. They have a bar, it's only open to 8 o'clock. The camping ground is pretty lovely with benches that you can sit at, and I'll walk over here. You'll be able to see where we are. Apparently it has award-winning fish and chip shop in Shap, so we are going to go and get down there because it's now 10 to 7, they shut at 7:30, so we're going to get down there and see if we can get fish and chips. Newing Lodge, £7 a night. It does do breakfast in the morning, but unfortunately they can't got any room until after 8:30, which is too late for us. So, but apparently the co-op down the road does do bacon butties, so we'll probably get some bacon butties in the morning and pick up some stuff from the co-op before we get on a merry way. It's been another tough day. It's, you know, the first half of the walk was really tough, climbing up to Angle Tarn and then across up to Kidsty Pike. That Kidsty Pike descent is an absolute killer. And then Haweswater, walking along Haweswater, which was a very, very long lake. It seemed to take forever. And then across the farm fields really, but it just seemed to take a long time to get here. We left at about 8:30ish this morning, maybe a bit later, and got here just after 6 o'clock I think. So it's been another long day. So I'm going to wrap this up now, because we're pretty tired and we want to go and get something to eat, and otherwise we're going to miss the boat. So thank you very much for watching. Any comments, put them in the below. Please press that like and subscribe button if you fancy it, and I shall see you tomorrow for day 5. I'll see you later. Take care. Bye bye.